was nearly the end of the shift. The days were already getting shorter. On this dreary November 12th, the steep mountains had started to hide what was left of the daylight.
Okay, we need to come in here. We need to get these cables jumpered over here. We need to make sure all these contacts get cleaned and reroute that one system over into here.
Bill Englehart and Chad Smith had been troubleshooting most of the shift. They were anxious to call it a day.
Come on, let's get out of here. All right.
But there was one last job to clean up.
Chad and I had been in and out of the mine most of the day. And it looked like possibly a loose connection was causing nuisance tripping of the load center at number 4. We figured it wouldn't take us long to get in there and get it cleaned up and stop the power trips.
Their routine assignment would become much more than routine as the afternoon wore on into evening.
Come on, let's get this job done. Hey, Ken, how you doing, buddy?
Bill Englehart and Chad Smith were joined by Ken Boyd in the number 4 mine.
Hey, you guys gonna make it down to the game tonight?
Who's pitching?
Chad, I think it's your turn.
Oh, not me, man. Tonight's Chad Jr.'s birthday.
Really?
I gotta get home and help Grace put together a new bicycle. Have you seen those new bikes? They got everything on them but engines.
Yeah, they ain't cheap neither.
No, they're pretty swift.
Here, Bill, hold this.
Sure.
Well, let's get this bad boy off of here and go home. I'm not gonna bother locking and tagging the power out. I'm just gonna be in the box for a minute.
I've still got a jumper out from earlier. Come on, Ken, if you'll get that side, I'll get this side. You ready, Chad?
Let me just lean in here. Give me my wrench. All right. I'll just tighten this connection and everything will be okay.
It was the worst moment of my life. I knew Chad was gone, but I had to try and get help. I mean, you know, I just thought that, well, possibly there was a chance. So I called for help while Ken tried to revive him. The rest of the guys had seen the flash and they were coming to help us, but it was too late. I couldn't stop it. It just happened so fast, just seconds. Well, I guess we all could have stopped it if we'd just been thinking.
Chad Smith's limp body was moved out by his fellow miners. A chopper had been summoned. The shift was over.
God, I can't believe this. What do we say to her?
Ryman. Yeah. I didn't think so. Yeah, we're on our way there right now. Yeah, talk to you later. Chad was dead on arrival. You can't imagine the feeling of having to go and tell a loved one that their spouse, husband, wife, their father, or their son has just died. There's no training for it. There's no preparation. It's awful. You just feel sick all over. That was the longest ride I had ever been on.
You ever done this before? I mean, how do you do it? What do you say?
I don't know. Say his boy's birthday's tomorrow. He bought him a bike.
God, I hate this. This is awful. Think anybody's called?
Haven't had time. We're it. This is it. Mrs. Smith?
Uh-huh.
Grace? We're from Hard Rock Mining Company.
Oh, yeah, Chad should be home soon. His shift's about over if y'all want to come in and wait.
Thank you, ma'am, but there's been an accident at the mine.
Accident? What kind of accident? Chad's all right, isn't he? He's okay.
No, ma'am.
Is he trapped? Have you taken him to the hospital?
He got into some high power. We took him to St. Mary's Hospital, but he's gone, man. He's killed.
Chad was such a good man, a good father. Taught Chad Jr. everything. Taught him how to play soccer. He was going to teach him how to ride that bike, too. He was a good coal miner. His father was a miner. I remember the stories they used to tell. Chad knew better than to take shortcuts.
It only took a few minutes for Chad, Bill, and Ken to make the wrong choice. It only took a few seconds for that choice to end Chad Smith's life and change his wife's and son's lives forever. Most of us remember the birthday when we got our first bicycle. Chad Smith Jr. won't forget this birthday.